William Burdett-Coutts, I'm artistic director of Riverside Studios. Peter, I mean, the whole kind of inception of Riverside is really down to Peter. It had sat idle for quite a few years. The BBC used to have it as one of their main TV studios, and then Peter found it as a sitting empty building, and in the tradition of a found space, set about turning it into a performance space. And his ambition at the time was to put on great drama, and he did lots of extraordinary plays. I remember seeing him directing Helen Mirren here, and it was one of the best pieces I've ever seen, I think.
Our Father, who art in heaven.
I'm Charlotte Moore, and I'm playing the second Mrs. Channing.
Thy will be done.
It's set in the 50s in a part of Cardiff by the docks called Bute Town. And I think when the play was first done in the Royal Court, it was part of a whole wave of new, realistic, naturalistic dramas that packed quite a punch, because up until then I think working class people had been seen as, you know, lovable rogues and all having a jolly old time and all helping each other out and it all being marvellous and you know, sort of satisfying the moneyed people with it, you know, they're poor but they're all right kind of thing. And this is a play that says, yeah, they're poor but they're actually not all right.
What's that? What's that?
Shut up, I'm not in. Shh.
Frankie?
It's the club man, I can't pay him. Shut up, will you?
I'm Sam Brown, I'm directing the play Over Gardens Out by Peter Gill. Well, I think he's quite a spare writer, by which I mean that there's no bluster. And he writes, I think, very metaphorically and very poetically. So in each line that he writes, there are many different meanings. That means that I think he crafts quite beautiful plays, and I think his early plays actually are slightly more adventurous in that respect than his later plays.
Hi, I'm Adam Spreadbury-Maher. I'm the director of Peter Gill's play The Sleeper's Den. We were asked if we'd like to come back and do some more work here, not knowing what it would be, and then just thought it'd be quite a nice little programming thing to do more Peter Gill work, so to mark our 12-month return with a Peter Gill play. But the way we roll is that we always like to do something a little bit more ambitious and something a little bit more than we've always done. You know, we're that kind of company. We're always taking it just a bit further, doing something a bit different. And then we thought, well, why don't we do his first plays? And Sleeper's Den and Over Gardens Out were his first two plays that he wrote when he was an assistant and associate director at the Royal Court in the 60s. And they haven't been done in repertory since then. And it's only the second revival of the play, so, you know, rarely seen in London, which is something that we are hoping to rectify with Peter's work, his early work.